Ladies and gentlemen, and this is how it feels to play Spy in Team Fortress 2, I guess, by the channel LazyPurple. You already see the how to play Scout, and that video basically made me think the Scout is literally the OP character from the Team Fortress 2, but then again, that's the only one video from this series, I guess. So I don't know, we'll see if the Spy is OP in his own self, I guess. But yeah, I like LazyPurple because he's like Russian Badger who creates his own animation. So yeah, that is interesting because I know making animations are really hard and it takes a long time. So he make this 10-minute video probably take months to create this animation. So it's awesome. That's what it. Remember, people track my Rickson. Don't forget to subscribe. So I know which type of videos to do tomorrow. Check out the Rickson. There's a link in the description. And yeah.
Medic! Doc! Come on, man! Medic! Medic!
Magnificent!
That was a recreation of a clip I hold dear to my heart. It's just one kill, but it's so clear that I fooled two people in broad daylight with my disguise. People often say that Spy's disguises don't fool good players, but when they do, ooh. See, this video isn't about balance. This video is about how it feels to play Spy.
Okay.
Let me say first that almost all of these clips are from competitive lobbies with experienced players. Everyone in these clips knows how Spy works, but that doesn't stop me from fooling him. I should also say that I'm not the best Spy. Sometimes I just die? But that's not the point. Why do people play Spy? If you ask me, it's because you get to feel like a sneaky motherfucker. Nothing compares to the feeling of hiding in plain sight. Here, I'm pretending to be a sniper keeping an eye on the choke point. This engineer looks right at me and then proceeds to backpedal into my loving arms.
Everyone back to the base, partner.
In this next clip, I pass up a free backstab on the enemy sniper. The engineer and medic see that I could have killed Sniper if I was a spy, which completely clears me of suspicion. I then go on to backstab the medic while he's healing me, which honestly might be one of the best feelings in TF2. Yeah, see, after you backstab...
Wait a minute. I don't think there is that kind of level of detail that people go through in this kind of games. Okay, I guess the competitiveness is just at another level. So those two saw like, okay, if this was a spy, he probably would have killed that guy. So I guess we were safe. But it was a double. Damn, it was a double play right there. I love this game. So people play Spy basically for the same reason, you know. It just, you know, there's certain feeling like, okay, look at that. None of them knew that I was a spy and I stabbed them. That creates this kind of a dopamine effect that's just, yeah, untouched by anything.
You tend to be in a lot of trouble.
So what do? First, you say no.
No.
Then, you get out of there.
Sonic.
But really, it's hard to articulate the excitement and mind games of escaping invisibly. There's a visceral feeling of being chased and vulnerable which you can't really feel without playing the game. Actually, it's pretty interesting to me that Spy goes from this menacing, ooh, when's he gonna show up, feeling to this, okay, this is fine, everything's alright here. Okay, alright, let's go, get out of here, buddy, okay, no, it's time to go somewhere else. Alright, okay, alright, that's my time to shine.
At least that's realistic.
Bang.
All the spies have that feeling.
Where I went. Oh yeah, spy chick over there, I'm sure you'll find me. What an idiot. Being invisible certainly doesn't make you invincible, and sometimes it requires perfect movement to get out of situations. Spy is almost always just completely dead upon being found out, but there's something special about killing someone who's actively looking for you.
Oh! Run! Run! No, you...
Here's a quick tip. You see this spot? There's something special about this architecture. As a spy, if you can find a slightly elevated platform, hide next to it. Don't believe me? Watch these clips. Alright, in this clip, it's painfully obvious that I'm a spy, but it takes this medic a second to figure it out. I try to escape, but then this guy This guy, I'm disguised as this guy. How did he manage to get ahead of me? No matter how many times I watch it, I just can't understand how he materializes in front of me. But I digress. This medic starts owning me, so I make my getaway. I find my little spot, and he proceeds to check almost every inch of space around me, except where I actually am. It's almost as if there's something in his brain preventing him from checking this one little.
Hold up there. Aren't they supposed to be color-coded? Red team as redder looking people, blue as blue. So if that guy is from the same team and he is disguised as him, wouldn't it be like, okay, wait a minute, how are there two of us with the same color? I don't know how that doesn't happen.
Little spot, this 1 square foot of space. Still don't believe me? I get into a little trouble here and boom, I'm gone. Never to be seen again. Here, I pick the demo and then I take my opportunity to gun down the medic. I should be dead as dirt, but this spot just never lets me down. But wait, do you notice something about how the engineer walks right by me? Isn't it a little too convenient that he walks right outside of my hiding spot? See, I have this theory that if you don't have enough hours on Spy, architecture like this appears extended to the point that you can't find someone who hides in it. Alright, look, what can you do against Spy? He can kill you with 1 backstab, he can go invisible to get away. Is there any counter to this insta-killing, undying madman?
Okay, seriously, but what was the thing with that? Did I miss something? Why do you hide near that kind of spot? And I guess you become, I'm guessing that since you're literally at a corner type thing, right? People usually can see if something, if obviously he becomes invisible, right? So people can see something, moving, right, in the background, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, that's that guy. But if you're, right up against some object, it's hard to see you. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as I have my back against this here wall, you can't kill me, you snake.
He's right. There is literally no way for a spy to kill someone who has their back against a wall. Spy
Really?
is just a walking gimmick. He's completely nullified by simple. That's right, Spy can headshot people. Characters that rely on headshots often attract players who think they're better than everyone else. And when you pick Spy,
I am the spy.
you're basically announcing to the entire server that you think you're smarter than everyone else. So when you combine that with the ability to headshot, you create a mass of pretension so dense that it can cause a singularity.
Excellent.
Anyone who's played any kind of support class, whether it's a healer or something specialized like the Spy, knows how good it feels to punish an overconfident combat class that assumes you're defenseless. The Ambassador is perfect for this and can cause some really embarrassing deaths.
No, God!
I really hope they revert the nerfs on this gun because it felt pretty balanced to me.
No, God, please, no! No!
So, the Spy can backstab you. He can escape invisibly. He can headshot you. Is there any way to stop this monster? There is one way, but you might not be happy to hear it.
Hey, spy!
Oh, please, just. I am the spy.
That's right. In order to balance the Spy's powerful abilities, Valve programmed a never-before-seen voice chat system into Team Fortress 2. If you open voice chat and say, "Ah, Heavy, there is a spy behind you," the enemy spy will mysteriously die within the next 5 seconds, and no one knows why.
How could this happen to me?
Now I know, people don't communicate in pubs, but there's another trick you may have heard of.
May I make a suggestion? Run.
No, you!
Just turn around. Good players are always looking for something to do. When they're not in combat, their priorities look something like don't get backstabbed, don't get headshot. When the fighting starts though, it looks more like shoot gun, dodge bullets, say thanks after every kill.
Thank you!
And this is Spy's time to strike. In this clip, the enemy team sent their medic, heavy, and demo to take control of Bathhouse. There's no way I'd be able to take him out on my own, but my soldier, who isn't even really a threat to the enemy combo, provides the slightest distraction, which is enough for me to make a play. Spy.
Yeah, one thing's for damn sure. Only way you play a spy in this game, basically, if you have, I guess, really good experience in this game, right? You know places, you know how to attack. Because otherwise, it feels like a newbie playing a spy would be really bad. So, but I guess people who plays this game way too much would be like, I need a challenge, and they would basically play a spy because, like he said, it's a dopamine effect basically. Being a spy, basically, you already you think that you're better than everybody else. People know that, and then you kill people like this left and right, dupe people. That's just next level shit. But yeah.
Spy heavily relies on his team to make distractions, making him more of a team player than most people realize. In this 6v6 match, I literally asked my team to do a fake push to make a lot of noise, which, again, proves to be just enough of a distraction for me to make something happen. But sometimes, Spy can't kill people no matter how distracted they are. He can't keep up with mobile classes.
Oh, okay.
Wicked! I am such a bad class.
And he has no way to close the gap.
Please, medic, please! Damn you!
And because of how specific his role is, sometimes the entire fight just...
I don't get it. Why didn't they give Spy such speed just like Scout? Okay, not as much as Scout, but still good enough. I don't get it. If you don't have much damage from you, right? All your job is to backstab people while being disguised. If you're not fast, what's the point of any of that? I guess the developer thought that there might be a situation where people are somewhat stationary. It's just like, fighting, heavy fighting one side to the other someplace, and Spy just backstab them. That's the whole point. But let's be honest, nobody plays multiplayer like that. They're constantly moving, constantly jumping, shooting, moving.
happens without him.
So, your deadly skill is jogging? Mine is murdering people. What? But I am the spy.
Yeah, Victory, you did nothing.
Spy isn't about consistency. Spy is about those special moments. Those moments where you're breathing down the opponent's necks, and before you even uncloak, you're imagining yourself backstabbing everyone in sight.
Today, I am a god. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Funnily enough, I actually learned about that hiding spot from the legendary Stabby Stabby. I then used this knowledge against him by catching him in the same spot. Suck on that, Stabby! Turns out that having a legendary YouTube channel with helpful advice, exciting gameplay, and good editing was a suboptimal play. There's nothing sneaky about being a great guy and sharing your knowledge with everyone. Spy is so nostalgic.
Let me get this channel basically just announced. Look at that, I found a sweet spot to stay, and I'm gonna do the same. LazyPurple was like, oh, is that right? I got you now.
For me, watching great spies like Stabby inspired me and many others to spend entire days just pubbing as Spy. When I think about all the times I backstabbed someone that barely knew how to play, or all the times I truly fooled the pants off of someone, I can't help but smile. Spy is just so unique. The fact that in a first-person shooter, I can pretend to be an enemy, and then this guy thinks he's found me out, but I found out that he's found me out, and he hasn't found out that I found him out, and I found out by googling how to quick stab that I can just sidestep and kill him, is pretty special. And having true invisibility lets you get into all sorts of ridiculous how am I gonna get out of this one moments. And don't get me started on how important Spy is to the humor of the game.
So basically any newbie who starts this game has to look out for spies, because basically Spy's job is to, just finding the right moment to stab somebody just to feel good, or to take out newbies basically, constantly.
Man, hallelujah.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that without the Spy, TF2 just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. Both are the spy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Just wanted to update you guys and say that I'm no longer threatened by the California fires, which is great.
Seriously, man, I'm surprised that this game is from 2007, because this multiplayer craze kind of started this last decade. And knowing the, ridiculously awesome game like this exists from there, 2007, yeah, that is a surprise. Because whoever made this game just, saw the concept of playing in multiplayer and just made this kind of a, really funny trope-wise ridiculous elements, right? The spy, and even managed to make mechanics of the game that way, right? They literally created this spy, this kind of a guy who basically hides himself, camouflages, sometimes, changes so he looks like the other team, and literally stabs people. But that's it. No other, power to make him OP too much, right? Which is awesome. So when you play Spy, you just want to play Spy in that way, right? You can't just become this dominating figure while playing Spy. This game is really awesome. I thought, there's going to be, every character will have some kind of an OP element, but I guess that's not the case. Spy is definitely not OP. You just play him because you want to have that kind of fun. So Scout is, I'm guessing the Scout's going to be turned out as really OP, as the video suggested, but yeah. There is, did he made a video about Pyro? I was definitely to check that out, because yeah, the Pyro character, I saw those, backstories video from, I guess, the developers. They made the video, and that was so awesome, that how Pyro sees things and whatever. Yeah. Alright, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time.